Catch us on YouTube for this episode and this episode only.
We'll see.
We'll see. What up, Jimmy? Welcome back. Good to have you back for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you again, Rich, for sitting in. By the way, happy birthday to Rich today. Today's his birthday. So no better way to start off Pride Month.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm so sick of it. Did you see the logos and all that?
Yes, I did. I'm almost done.
MLB and NFL posted the rainbow helmets and all. This is ABC. Good morning. I had it, but it's a 5-minute video, and I'm not going to play that bullshit. Had opened up with a bunch of gay salsa dancers and gay business people to celebrate Pride. Like, what is? I'd be very interested to see what they do July 1st when it's the month of our 250th anniversary. I'm sure they'll open up with veterans and all that, huh?
Know your audience.
Well, Good Morning America probably is their audience.
Do you think the NFL fans, be gay? I don't care. I truly do not care. I whatever. If you want to be a trans idiot, fine. We already talked about this. The kids are what we're concerned with. But the key thing is why do you have to placate this? Why do you have to?
Why is it? Yeah. Why do you have to celebrate the fact that you put your wiener in a man's butt? Honestly, I'm not. Why is that a celebration?
Yeah. We've seen some of these wackos. Do you think they're going to watch football?
I mean, they sure do love tight ends.
Yeah.
And wide receivers. Football's kind of gay now.
When you think about it.
What a gay sport. Anyways, we'll talk about none of that.
Quarterback's under center. You don't know what he's doing with those hands.
I don't know what he's doing under there, but I'm telling you, at my age, I can't bend over like that. So good for them. Nor can I squat like a catcher at this point. So
I can.
Sports is gayer than I thought.
I can. I'm just not getting up.
Gotta call 911. Anyways, welcome back, my friend. It is great to have you back. I'm super happy you're here. We're going to talk about this Jaxson Dart crap because I just think we need to. Unbelievable, the backlash and the double standard, which is the left in general. We've got Dart and his introduction of Trump, and then his response. Jameis Winston, who compared it to slavery. I don't know the civil rights movement. He compared.
But it just shows you that the left and the mainstream media is completely fooling everybody. They have them convinced.
They have them convinced for sure. We'll get into a little bit about Freedom 250 and what's going on there with the artists pulling out. I don't have videos of that, but I do have some response from some TikTok weirdos. One particular, because she commented on 2 of my videos. One of them was about Jaxson Dart. The other one was about Martina McBride pulling out. She has some good things to say about us on there. So we'll talk about that. People are stealing horses to eat. That's weird. But it's not happening, and nothing's not like the cats and dogs in, Springfield, Ohio.
That's not happening. Yeah.
That's not happening. Jim, the big race tomorrow in LA, Spencer Pratt. Gosh, I certainly hope that I think it's going to go to a runoff. Obviously, I think it's going to be 1 and 2, him and Ass. Karen Ass. That's her name, right? Bass. I'm sorry. I always forget a letter. I always forget a letter, and it's always the B. We'll talk about that. You got a video on that. Graham Plattner in Maine. The support for him is mind-boggling to me. I don't get it.
Did you? Anyway, I have some. You guys may know this, but I have some updates on some of this.
Yes, stuff. Correct. Some updates on our good friend Graham Plattner, the Nazi sexist hero of the left. We got some white people are crazy white people down there that Jim's going to play, and something about a reporter. I don't know what that is.
It's the Delaney Hall. This whole
it is also going on there in New Jersey. Yes. where our good friends from the warehouse were at this past weekend. If you saw Midnight and James Justice and all that, they were there. Good morning, Buckeye. Good morning, Duck. Thank you for being here. Again, we are on YouTube once again for this episode and this episode only. Soon to be removed. I don't know why. I just thought I'd give it a shot again.
I guarantee you, after the intro, as soon as we get into something, they're gone.
Banned for life. Anyways, follow us on Rumble. That's where it's at. Anyways, so all that plus so much more. Again, happy birthday, Rich. We hope you have a great day and a day off there. On what is this show, Jim? Do you remember even?
Do you remember? It is live from 2G1C Studios. It is two guys, one coup.
It's like you've never left.
Like I never left.
And welcome back, one and all. Yes, we see a Buckeye, Aria, Mini Ball, Duck. Thank you all for being there. I guess we can just get started. Before we play these nonsense videos and the brutality of Jaxson Dart shaking the hand and introducing a president of the United States, which is probably one of the biggest tragedies since J6. It's basically Pearl Harbor of today, is what it is. Start of World War II. Franz Ferdinand or whatever his name was dies in World War I. That's how we started. The Civil War, I don't know. We can go all the way back to when our first slaves arrived here being sold from the black people in Africa, by the way.
I believe it was Wilhelm.
Was it Wilhelm?
I believe.
I don't know how it happened. Some dude died. War started.
Nothing would start in France.
So you go back on our long history here, which is 250 years old this year, which we all know. And I'd say this ranks up there. It's probably one of the worst human moments. It's Jaxson Dart, quarterback for an NFL team. Giants.
I think it was the most racist display.
I do too.
Ever.
Yeah. It has to be. Absolutely white supremacy at its finest, right?
Just don't get it.
I don't get it either. It's bullshit. So let's just start. I'll show you the long 45-second handshake and introduction from Jaxson Dart that set the world on fire this past week. Of course, after we went off the air last week. That's all things.
Yeah.
As usual.
But you knew when you saw that he introduced him. You just knew what the backlash.
Yeah. Oh, I knew.
Okay.
So I knew what the leftist media would say.
I'm surprised he hasn't been cut.
Well, if Harbaugh wasn't his coach, who is also a supporter, which we know. And I'm also who's the coach of the Miami Hurricanes? Cristobal, isn't that his name?
Yeah.
He's going to have Trump come in and speak to his team. You know, I was never a fan of his. I currently now am again. I have the balls to do it.
President.
He's the president of the United States. And then everybody was, when they introduced the Florida Panthers, remember, and they all wore their, red ties and all that. It's like, oh, it's just racist. That's right. I mean, let's face it, hockey is 99.9% racist. I mean, there is absolutely very few black athletes that are taking up hockey. Can we be honest with that?
Well, personally, I think because they're smart. That's a hard sport.
It's a hard sport. It's a hard sport. Anyways, here's the 45-second video that set the NFL world and the media on fire this past week. Here we go.
I'm honored. I'm pleasured to introduce the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America, President Donald J. Trump.
Oh, here he. Oh, no. And a hug. Oh, that is a white supremacist handshake, if I've ever seen it. There it is. That was it. That's it. Jim, I think you clearly can see, as I can, and anybody with eyes and ears knows that is a Nazi rally right there. That is what's happening.
Well, that's what.
That's what's happening. I mean, it's a civil rights movement all over again. We have put black people in chains again. We are noosing them up on the corner streets. The whole city of New York is absolutely nothing but white supremacy. As you can see when you see the videos of that, and the Muslims bowing down to pray at 5 p.m. with their carpets, aimed at the east. We can tell that that's a racist city at this point. I could not have been more aggravated at the reaction to this.
Between that and the 250, I'm serious. I'm almost over.
No uniting with these people. Am I right, Jim?
You just can't.
Divided we conquer at this point. And I want a Grit Gear shirt that says "Divided we conquer." It has to be. You can't unite with these retards anymore. It's beyond. They're beyond help. Anyway, so here's Jaxson Dart it's a long video. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Really, I'm not. It's like 4 minutes, and we don't need to hear it. But here's him being questioned, of course, because he had to be questioned because he shook hands with a sexist, pedophile, rapist president. Right? I mean, that's so you gotta explain yourself. I'm so off about this.
Appreciate y'all being here. I understand that there's probably going to be questions that involve off the field topics, and for that, I have a statement, and I hope I can answer as many of those questions that y'all may have. And I ask that can talk about football after that, and I hope that we can understand and respect that from each other.
It's crazy he has to do this. You literally have murderers and rapists in the NFL. You have wife beaters, girlfriend beaters, thieves, thugs, hoodlums. And he's got to come out, and that's the first thing he's got to say is, I understand you want to talk about off the field issues, as if it ranks anywhere near any of the other shit going on in the NFL.
Yeah, and did anybody notice that this kid, he's got some game?
The kid can play.
Yeah, and you're going to ruin him?
Yeah.
Way to go,
I
New York.
hope his offensive line just absolutely. I'm sure the offensive line is going to want to lose their jobs. And yeah, they're just not going to block for him.
This is why they haven't won a championship in that damn city for a long time.
I don't either. Go Spurs, and I don't even care about basketball. But anyways, here we go. Sorry to the America First Warehouse Knicks fans. I don't know if there are any, but I don't care. Anyways. Here.
Obviously this was a unique opportunity.
Yeah.
Being asked and given the opportunity to introduce the President of the United States. My thinking was pretty simple. In the fact of, I've always love this country. I have extended family members who have fought in wars. I have 2 uncles who have retired from the Air Force Academy and served themselves. And I even have a great-grandfather who served as Secretary of Treasury at some point. So the president position has always been a position that I've well respected, regardless of political affiliation, regardless of political party, and my intentions were just that. I also understand in this world, politics can be a sensitive matter, a sensitive topic. I also understand that I am the quarterback of the New York Giants, and that involves a lot of responsibility. It's under a limelight, under a microscope, and there's a lot that comes with that, and it's been something that I've embraced. I've loved being here.
Good enough. That's his opening statement. He respects the office. He respects it. And yes, he probably does lean. Right. I mean, so what? You know, there 80 million plus 80 million voted for President Trump in the last election. Were any of those that voted involved in professional sports, or did all of them just bypass the vote and just said we're not voting? Did any of them vote?
Yeah. I have a question when all this is done, when we're done discussing
after
this.
the Jameson, after the crab leg stealer and the Abdul Carter. Anybody named Abdul, anyways, on my list?
Because I'm just, after the week I had with the discussion I had with an individual, you know who we did. I don't. It's done.
You're right,
I don't
Leslie.
know how we fix it.
He should have just smacked around his girlfriend and no one would have cared. Green Bay Packers come to mind at this point. Yes, very, very true. And nobody would have cared. You have somebody like, Kareem Hunt. You have people like this that were, shit, man. You had a freaking, not Lawrence Taylor. That he went through his coke shit. I'm talking about the linebacker for Baltimore Ravens.
Ray Lewis.
Atlanta. Huh?
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. Involved in a murder. Anything?
Yeah.
Nope. But damn it, if you shake the hand of a Republican president, and especially Trump, because he just doesn't care about cutting little kids' balls off. Here's Jameis and Winston. Let's get to it. We can go on our soapbox all day, and I'll let you when we're done with this. But here he is, kind of explaining why this is.
I'm about to show you how you turn uncomfortable into a growing moment. I'm from a city.
Uncomfortable. He's going to show you how uncomfortable. So this was uncomfortable. First of all, uncomfortable.
Birmingham, Alabama, where they blew up a church.
Who did that? Jim, who blew up the church in the civil rights movement?
Well,
what party?
Would have been Democrats, KKK.
Yep.
With 4 little girls. And their parents and family had to go around picking up their limbs.
Yes.
In the Deep South.
Yep, Jameson.
Picking up their limbs.
What did that have to do with President Trump?
Yeah, well, he was obviously he was alive at that time, so it was clearly his fault. As well as ours. I mean, it was sort of. Were you alive at the civil rights?
No.
Jim, you weren't. How old are you? When did that happen? What year did that happen? Actually,
in the 60s. I mean, I was born in 69. So
yeah, I was born in 66. So I'm pretty sure it was my fault too. But
I'm from a city where a little 9-year-old girl who decided to march got put in jail for volunteering her right.
Again, what does this matter?
Again, how does this apply? It doesn't, Jameis.
For standing on what she believes in. That's history. And I believe history repeats itself.
Does it?
But I also believe in respecting authority.
So you think right now they're going to put 9-year-old black girls in jail and or blow up black churches or blow up? Is that happening?
Well, if somebody's going to do that, it's not our side.
It's not, and it'll most likely be a trans who votes left anyways at this point.
Respecting, treating a man and a woman as I would like to be treated. That is how uncomfortable situations and uncomfortable times help unify people, because you know them, you realize from them, and you grow from them. Right now,
you grow from this.
I haven't been a part of any openly traumatizing things like that happen.
Of course you haven't.
200.
Yeah, why haven't you?
Yeah.
Why haven't you? It's a good point, Jim. Why hasn't he? Well, you know why? Because this shit doesn't happen anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't happen anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And we all
it's not
know
happening now, even though
And
the
it
media
didn't-
tells him it is.
It didn't happen in 2016 when Trump's first term. It's not happening now. Matter of fact, all you blacks were worse off during Biden, and 100%
Under Obama, they
we
were
all
worse off.
were.
They were worse off under Obama.
Correct. Good point. Good point. They're Messiah. Yep.
50 years ago when
Speaking of Pride Month,
this country came into existence. But try about 80 years ago. We got people that still live during that time. Those little girls will still be living right now. That 9-year-old girl that got sprayed with hoses and you put dogs on her and put her in jail, she's still living right now. It's a little children's book. I read this book about this 9-year-old
I read this book. Sorry.
Someone should ask him a question. Here.
Can somebody say phonics? Sorry.
Good thing Jaxson Dart didn't shake your hand. Anyway.
To my kids. That's why educating our youth and informing them of our history is so important. A lot of people try to push it past you. Like,
do they? Because what they're pushing past.
This is the Democratic talking points right there.
Yeah.
And did anybody understand a damn thing he was talking about?
No. And he never even brings up the crab legs, which makes me mad.
oh my gosh, like that's behind us. No, guys, we living in it right now.
Are we? We living in it right now, says Jameis. We's living in it right now, says Jameis. Jim, what are we living in right now? Where are you being oppressed, or where are black people being oppressed? I can tell you where. Democrat-ran cities.
Mm-hmm.
They're being oppressed because illegals are taking precedent over them. They're taking their jobs. They're taking their housing. They're taking their benefits, the fraud benefits out there. Billions and billions and billions of fucking dollars. And this is what we got to listen to is this shit right here. This guy right here telling us this. I'm sorry. Again, been stewing on it for a week.
We got a blonde hair, blue eyed white kid and a black Muslim religion black kid who are coming together and showing the world that we can come together.
What the hell is he talking about?
You want to hear from Abdul Carter? That's the black Muslim he's talking about. And Jackson being the blonde-haired blue.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to say that some things are bigger than football, and this is one of those things.
Is it? Okay. Some things are bigger than football. Agreed. Most things are bigger than football. Dude.
He shook and introduced the president of the United
States. That's it. He didn't blow him. He didn't, he didn't swear his allegiance to him. He didn't bend the knee. He didn't kiss his ring. He introduced the president of the United States of America. What if he'd introduced Biden? Would we have? Is there a talk about this?
No, and we wouldn't even have.
We wouldn't even be talking about it.
Jaxson is one of our leaders. He's the face of our franchise. He not only represents himself and what he does, but he represents all of us, and that goes for anybody who wears a Giants uniform. But if he chooses to align himself with a man like President Trump, it's my responsibility, based on what I believe and what I stand on, to not only show my teammates that I'm against that, but to show the world.
Is it your responsibility to show the world?
New York Giants fans, you guys are screwed for this year.
Mm-hmm. Screwed.
That
this is
locker room is screwed up.
This is the truth, and that was going to be one of my points. So I'm glad you brought it up, Leslie. Carter is an underperforming athlete who taking after Colin Kaepernick and thinks there's more money in being a Trump hater versus a below par football player. Agreed. Look at who was Abdul Carter? He has failed on all expectations at this point.
Yeah, he
should have been.
Honestly, he was projected to be just a lights out player.
Correct.
I mean, that's what he played in college, and he is definitely underperformed.
Definitely underperformed. So you would not even be relevant at this point. You might not even make a team because he's under his rookie contract still, isn't he?
Yep.
And so that's the only reason you'll be traded. If you keep this shit up, you're not starting. You're not even going to play. You're going to get traded or cut or who knows. But anyways, sorry.
And that doesn't mean that we have to spread hate. It doesn't mean that me and Jackson hate each other or we have beef. I sit next to Jackson every day. Every team meeting, we close, we talk. We just, as long as we make sure we got the same goal as a team and our goals align, which they.
So why was this an issue for you? Why bring it up? If it's all about football and being aligned as a team, what does the outside life of what he did, and especially nothing egregious, all he did was introduce and shake the hand of a president.
Do, and I feel like that's all that matters. So
is it?
I just want to move past this and
do you want to move past it? No, you don't want to move past it. You wanted to be relevant. You wanted to be, I'm a champion for black Muslims across this country. And what say you, Jim? You had something you wanted to say. Maybe you already said it.
If they continue down this path and they continue to say these things that they say, the young 8-year-old child in elementary school right now has no chance in hell.
No chance. No.
If you keep giving people excuses for not succeeding, they're not going to succeed.
Correct.
Are there racists in this country? Of course there are. There's racists on both sides of the part, and I don't think, let's not cause racism. Okay, because when you have people sit there and listen to these overpaid athletes who may have come up in rough areas, I get it, but they're not that way anymore.
Yeah,
and how could they possibly have done that in a racist country?
Yep.
How? How could they have done this? And if you continue to do this, we're not going to get better. Your black kids are not going to get better. They're not going to improve because President Trump is not racist. There are a lot of black people out there that support him and love him. There's black people out there that rely on him.
Yep.
He's not racist.
Yep.
The media tells everybody he's racist. The politicians tell everybody he's racist. Guys, if you don't know this or not, every Republican candidate is racist. All the time. If you have an R behind your name,
or sexist, or
you're racist. It just so happens that this president speaks his mind.
Yep, that's it.
Whether you agree with it or not, he speaks his mind.
Correct.
There has never been a law that has been passed that has hurt black people.
Nope.
There's not been a law that has passed that has hurt gay people.
Nope.
None of this. Not even transgender people. Other than
none
the
of
fact
it is
that
happening.
You can't mutilate children. Other than that,
none of it is happening. None of it is happening. I'm going to play a couple things here, and then I'm going to show you something real quick, Jim. Agreed. So is he going to call out Harbaugh too? No, of course not. The NFL, Miniball says the NFL encourages this crap. 100%. The NFL and the media. The sports media is as liberal as the mainstream media. Trust me on this. Buckeye, same as Jameis Winston. It serves him to trash Dart because he's the backup. If Giants get pressure to remove Dart, Winston becomes a starter. Exactly. There's motivation behind here. That's no doubt about that. We got Aria. Could someone please oppress me by paying me millions to be a subpar athlete? Agreed. Millions for this. These are Rich. These are the same people that will stand behind a teammate that beats their girlfriend. Just play football. I agree with that 100%. This is absolutely. I don't get it. I don't get it. And here we are giving it attention, and I get that. We're giving it the attention too, but someone's got to fight on the other side of it. Like enough of this bullshit. And Jim, you're saying it right. The racism, the blacks are screwed. Perfectly said and true, because this is what they're pushing on them. Exactly this. You're oppressed. You can't like white people, regardless. You can't like, well, unless it's Graham Plattner. Then
yes, if you talk to the majority of the black people out there, they're not buying this shit.
They aren't. I know. Thank God there is a majority of them. But there's a majority. I
shouldn't say majority of them. I said a large percentage. I shouldn't say
a large
majority,
percentage,
a large
not a majority.
Percentage of them.
Good call. But then it's the white liberal Karen that also. So I, of course, myself, doing what I do, I make TikTok and Facebook reel, and I talk about that this Jaxson Dart had introduced the president And then he has to meet with his teammates so they can put it behind them. I said, shut the F up. I actually said it like that. I didn't say the F word. I said, shut the F up. Like, you got to meet with your teammates to put that 45-second clip behind you because you introduced them. It's bullshit. So the portion, she stitched my video. I don't want to play this because, again, it applies to what we're talking about. And it shows you the white liberal Karen is probably even more dangerous than a stupid Jameis Winston or the Muslim Abdul Carter. But here, this is it. So a portion of it, and then she comes in and stitches it. I'm sick of this shit. Jaxson Dart, quarterback for the New York Giants, introduced.
No, you shut the fuck up, you moron.
Okay, first of all, I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Works with primarily African-American players.
Mm-hmm.
And he's supporting a president who's racist as fuck.
I'm talking now. Her glasses give it away. She looks like Jiminy Click, the Martin Short's character.
Mm-hmm.
At any rate, this is what we're dealing with, though, right? This is the voter out there. This is the person. So first of all, let's break this down, Jim. He works primarily with black athletes, very high paid black non-oppressed athletes. And so blacks can't support President Trump. Is that what she's saying?
Yeah. Pretty much.
So that's basically it. If you're black, you ain't vote for me. You ain't black. Joe Biden says that's basically what this theory is.
Has anybody ever been able to give any example of how he's racist?
None yet. Other than they're just telling us that, which is then it's got to be true.
No evidence whatsoever.
Yes, I was. I was on it with the TikTok videos this weekend. This was frustrating me.
You're an idiot. Shut the fuck up. What do you know about politics or the government?
I guess not much. First of all, I can't even go on about her. What does she know? Like I probably know as much as you, dumbass.
Could she get bigger glasses?
No, she could not get thicker glasses. Literally, they would have hit the camera.
What do you know? How far did you make it in school? I don't think you made it very far.
No,
Fuck off.
Fuck off. I mean, I have a teaching degree, but thank God I didn't use it for that. So that's her. That's video one from her, because I did then make, and I'll get into this in a minute, but that's her. That's what we're dealing with. That's one of many that I got on there from these people who think that it was completely wrong of Jaxson Dart to do this. And I know we've gone on 30 minutes about this, so we can move on because we got a lot to cover, but we'll just end it here. It's bullshit.
Well, it's going to go right into the next discussion. So
it is. So it goes right into Freedom 250, right, Jim? Freedom 250, which has become a completely partisan Trump event. So artists are saying, like Bret Michaels, like the Commodores who dropped out. Of course, one of their singers just died. So, but anyways, so before. Give me your opinion on all that before I even talk. I've talked so much this morning.
Before when everyone sat there and said we're doing it for safety. Okay.
Yep.
It's not us.
Yeah.
Who's threatening you?
Who's threatening you?
Who's threatening you? It's not us.
Mm-hmm.
We're not the ones threatening you. We're not the ones threatening.
The point.
So you guys have made it partisan. How can a 250 celebrate in the United States of America concert be partisan?
Because Trump is involved. What president would not be involved in it and shouldn't be involved in it? If this was Kamala Harris, they should have a 250th
they wouldn't even
celebration.
Be celebrating it.
Of course they wouldn't. We know that, but they should celebrate our 250th birthday. Who wouldn't? Remember the bicentennial? I remember it. I was 10 years old. Yes, I'm that old. I was 10 years old. I remember the commemorative orders with the bicentennial on it and all the commercials and all just the fanfare and everything was celebrating America's bicentennial. And this, nothing. This is where we've come to. This means nothing to anybody. And this is why republics fail. This is why democratic republics go down, because people start acting like this and they don't give a shit about it. It's crazy to me What else do you think, Jim? I mean, about this? So I say this because there's the people that bailed. We know Brett Michael, he said because of his safety, and also now because it was something, he thought it was something else other than what it has become. Now, oddly enough, none of these people, this has been planned since 2016, by the way. That's when this is when this big event has started, the discussions with it. They come out with the lineup. Then all of a sudden they start bailing. Again, for what you said, the reasons, safety reasons. But they're saying, no, this has become more partisan than it should be.
Because of the other side.
Correct. Not because Trump's involved.
They're
not
too
because
damn
Trump's
scared.
Going to give a speech.
They have no balls. And it's just.
Yeah. Well, they have zero balls. So Martina McBride bails. That was the first one that I think I really heard. I mean, Brett Michael was right behind. I don't know which one bailed first. But she bails, and that's what she says. I'm bailing because this has become more partisan. The same Martina McBride, who made her career in the country music scene. Now, the country music scene could be described kind of like the opposite of the NFL scene. Mainly white people who like that kind of music and celebrate America and its freedoms and shoot guns and believe in their Bibles and they're Christians and they drive trucks and they live in rural areas and they're farmers and all. So okay, that's where she made her living. That was her audience. I'm not saying there's no Democrat farmers. I'm not saying there's no Democrat people who go to church. I'm not saying that kind of thing, but her majority of her audience is, would you agree, conservative, Christian, country music loving fans. Yes or no?
Yeah.
That's where you made your money, bitch. And so to come out and tell you that this has become partisan, and then all the while we have the records of you playing for Obama, playing for Biden, playing at the DNC conventions or celebrations, but none Republican. She made it partisan. They made it partisan.
They made it partisan. Yes, they did.
Because
they were getting threats.
Because they were getting threats. Well, that same lunatic also replied to mine on there. So I'll play that right now because it was the Martina McBride. I said, don't lie about why you bailed. It's fine. It's your prerogative. You're allowed to. That's your choice. Mm-hmm. But don't lie to everybody about the reason behind it, Here she is. Lying, Martina McBride. It's fine that you pulled out of the big, beautiful birthday bash.
Get over it, you petty, immature motherfuckers. She doesn't care if you guys like her anymore.
First of all, I just uploaded
this sweatshirt.
I don't know what it said.
University of Pittsburgh.
Oh, there you have it. So there you go. Good call. So I'm telling you this because all I did was upload this morning. I haven't even listened to the response yet. So this is my first time hearing it. So I don't know what she says, but I knew it was from her. So I knew it couldn't be good. But yeah, University of Pittsburgh, that says it all, Jim. Thank you for removing the glasses, though.
She's worth like what, $40-some million or something like that. Okay. She doesn't give a fuck what you inbreds think. More than that. You angry, divisive, uneducated assholes.
She sounds. I gave her.
I want to know her education
I said, tune in today.
Level.
Huh?
I want to know her education level.
First of all, she's in Pittsburgh, so how bright can she be?
Mm-hmm.
There's that, or at least she supports the University of Pittsburgh. She may not live in Pittsburgh. She probably lives in some slum trailer somewhere off the outskirts in some hilljack area of Pittsburgh. It's just one big hillbilly town. Nothing wrong with hillbillies. I married one. I love hillbillies. Mm-hmm. Say, probably where she lives. She's trailer trash, I'm assuming. Again, nothing wrong with trailers. I'm trying not to bash everybody, Jim, but I seem to be bad at it this morning.
Everybody pulled out. Why are you picking on Martin?
No, everybody didn't pull out. Your dad
at the time.
Your dad should have pulled out. But
yeah,
at the time, not everybody pulled out. Vanilla Ice is still in.
Tina, grow up. We all knew this would be a big flop, just like last year with the tanks. Nobody wants to be around MAGA. You're less than a third of the country.
He won the election with majority vote. And did you see who's leading the Democrats right now in the polls?
In for president?
Mm-hmm.
Is it AOC again? Who is it?
Mayor Pete.
Breastfeed Pete.
Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it again.
It's gay month. Yeah.
You and I have been talking about this,
Mhm.
and for a while.
Yeah.
Now, as we get closer, you have politicians coming out and saying it.
Mhm.
Guys, I am telling you right now, if we do not get on Thune, if we do not get on these Republicans to do what they need
Agreed.
to do,
Mhm.
if Republicans lose the House and the Senate, Trump is going to get impeached. J.D. Vance is going to get impeached. And don't sit there and tell me they can't. Yes, they can.
They can.
They've impeached President Trump with no
Yeah,
evidence.
they make up whatever they want. They
made
can.
up evidence the first time.
Mhm.
Thank God there was enough people in the Senate to say, this is bullshit. Let's stop.
Yeah.
Then who becomes president?
Well, you know who.
Hakeem Jeffries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
So
they've had both. They won the House. And the
So
Senate.
now they'll have a year and a half to a year
Mhm.
to add 4 more
Justices.
justices.
I love
the
Jim
border.
Jordan's question on that. Did you see that? Where he's like, well, okay, well, if we need to have 13, why don't we just do it now? They couldn't answer him.
Mhm.
If we need 13, why not now? Why don't we just add 4 now?
See, the Republicans they're sitting there and they're boneless,
Spineless.
shitless. They're spineless. Excuse me.
No,
They
you're
just
good.
don't give a shit. They just don't give a shit. But
Yeah.
guys, I am not
They're
lying. This is
starving.
exactly what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Electoral College is gone. If they can't do it in the year to year and a half that he's president, then when they have the next election, they're
Yep.
going to set it to where
They are.
illegals can vote, folks.
Mhm.
They will get rid of the damn Electoral College. The Republicans will never win a freaking major election again.
Mhm.
They won't.
Correct. Mhm.
We already know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
So here's what it is. Here's what's going to happen. But yet, because you and I did not make this partisan. This is
No.
not a MAGA celebration for the 250-year birthday bash. It's not a MAGA celebration. It's America celebration.
Yep.
The Americas, not the United States of America, not Trump. It's not his party.
Yep.
He's
correct.
doing it to celebrate
Yep.
this
No,
country.
It doesn't.
And
It's just another example, Jim, of no matter what he does, no matter what he says, no matter what policy, no matter what one he removes or adds, it doesn't matter. It's all about anything against Trump. Always 100%. And this is what's really getting me, because we have, again, the grifters out there, the ones that are bashing Trump, the ones that used to support him and don't. And we know a guy, you know the guy. So. Who still supports him, but is bashing him for his, being controlled by Israel and not releasing the Epstein names, which that's another thing I'll show you here later. Saying that I can still support him, but I can be against him doing these things. Okay. You're not wrong, but what you're doing is you're making videos and you're talking about it on your podcasts and you're doing all that stuff where you're like, he's not doing what we asked him to do. He's not doing what we voted. We do have a new war. He was going to release all the Epstein names. He was going to release the Epstein files. Did he? Yes. Okay. Is everything in there? Come on, guys. I don't know. Again, is that the discussion you're having with your family when you're sitting down at the table? It's like, damn, I just need to know those Epstein names. Of course, we all want to know who's responsible and we want them all held accountable. But enough of the division on this bullshit from even our side. It's like the whole, like you just talked about, Thune's got to get off his ass. Have they not learned from what they saw in Indiana and across the country on primaries? What are they doing? What is their... I'm amped up this morning for a Monday. I literally just want to... I just want to be divided from these people. I want them to go off to another country, enjoy whatever Muslim life they have over there, or whatever kind of free health care that they got to wait, 2 years to get, a dental appointment for. Whatever you got to do, go enjoy that shit and let us run our country for American citizens and America first. I'm done with them. Done with them. Jim, what say you?
Not going to happen until they.
Sorry, dude.
something.
Am I literally bothering you today with my going off?
That's okay.
Because I know I'm bothering
quite
me
all right.
because I'm saying
It's
it so
quite
much.
all right.
Yeah.
No, it's this whole thing is the left is never going to change. They're just not. I am, you look at the polls that's coming out, and you see that someone like Paxton's now pulled way ahead.
Yes.
So all these people that are sitting there saying, because they realize Tallarico is not Texas. Tallarico's not
Christ,
the
he's
US.
gayer than Beto.
He's not U.S. He's just
Yep.
not. So I think, it looks like we're going to hang on because Planner, we'll get into that later. But it looks like that we're going to hang on to at least the Senate. The House, I don't know. I just don't know.
With redistricting and how that's going to all work, I don't know either.
I'll feel a lot better if the damn SAVE Act was passed, but at this point in time, we're running into where we don't have enough time.
Yeah, they
So,
are gonna pass. Yep.
So, but it's just the whole point. What this whole thing with the 250, it's Brett Michaels. If you're scared, okay, if you truly are scared, because if you're scared, somebody's threatened you.
Who?
That wasn't us. Why would we threaten you? Why would we threaten you to come
tell
on?
the authorities?
But yet, when we watch all these things, and we'll get into this in a little bit with Delaney Hall, we're not the ones causing the violence. Now you're going to throw in January 6th. Okay, fine. Keep throwing that. I don't give a shit. Keep throwing that. I don't care anymore.
Which we all know was a psyop.
Just keep throwing it out. Just keep throwing it out there.
Go ahead.
I can give you one every day.
Every day.
Where you're the problem. And whereas you can't do that for us. We are not threatening you, Brett Michaels. We are not. Have your freaking balls and say, you know what? I don't give a shit what you're saying. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to
celebrate America.
But instead, you tuck your balls under there and you act like Martina McBride and you chicken shit out because the other side has made this partisan. The other side has threatened you, not us.
There you go.
It's America. First of all, why wasn't John Rich? Why wasn't
my point? Yep.
Why wasn't Kid Rock? Why wasn't damn it? The country singer, all of like the
Jason Aldean.
Thank you, Jason Aldean. All the other ones that were on that. Why didn't you have them?
Why weren't they? Because they planned this a while ago, and so it was. These people were booked, and it's okay.
Martina McBride hasn't been a big deal since the 90s.
Agreed. I agree.
Vanilla Ice is more known for his freaking show on
great at renovating homes
than he is what he did. Flo Rida, really?
Yeah,
they were big then.
Yeah.
Milli Vanilli,
who didn't even sing.
Who booked
them? I guarantee you. That's what I'm saying. I don't know who booked them and who was in charge, but that's not a Trump lineup for one. So there you go, guys. I don't care that they
have everything set up.
Ted Nugent's a good one too, mini ball.
You have everything set up. So President Trump, invite the people we just talked about.
Yes,
they
absolutely. They will come.
And that mall will be full
jam-packed
of fans.
Yep, exactly.
Yes, you're going to have your idiot protesters out there. Who gives?
I'm going to assume something like that's going to happen, Jim.
You do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Don't let, because if you cancel it, they win.
Yep,
they won. And Boyd, if you just imagine what happens from here on out, if they think they stop that concert.
Yep. Oh, then they'll just keep that. That just
gives them
more fuel.
Because they live in a country that allows them to be idiots like that to stop a concert.
Correct.
Anyway.
Which seems like a dictatorship or a monarchy to me. I'm just saying it sounds
we're going to get into some things that are, anyway.
Yeah. So, well, let's get into them, Jim. I've done a lot of my stuff. I got a couple more, but we can play those later if we get to them. Whatever you want to start with now is at your point. Let me play a couple comments here real quick because this one struck me. Well, my opinion, she has described you two to a T. That's about the lady who responded to her.
That's okay. That's quite all right.
And this, does the lady understand what the popular vote is? No, clearly she doesn't understand.
I guarantee you she said it was stolen.
Yeah, I guarantee you probably. Unlike the burned ballot boxes in LA right now.
That didn't happen.
Didn't spreading rumors, Jim. No, those fake painted on eyebrows are seeping into her brain. I agree with that. Anyways, we moving on to here. What is this? Tammy, thank you for being here. Whoever planned it, we're clearly trying to book artists who weren't blatantly MAGA, perhaps to be more unifying. Okay.
It is a celebration.
I understand that. So, but I understand the theory behind it. Like, okay, we're not going to go with the John Rich and the Kid Rock because they are absolutely true MAGA, right? So in order to make it a more unifying and to show that we are unified, which we need to be divided, I will keep saying this forever now, then we book these, sort of has-been artists that, but Martina McBride has never been, she's never been MAGA or Republican based on where she literally agreed to play. So she was a weird choice to me anyways. There's so many people out there they could have got, but I understand the theory behind it, Tammy, and you're not wrong. Try to book them, so it does look like, hey, they're not one way or the other. Now they are. Now they're never going to be booked for that.
Celebration. I don't give a shit who's president at the time. A celebration 250 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to invite the artists that are truly American.
Yep. America first.
Love America.
Yes.
It's not MAGA. They just happen to be MAGA. These guys love their country.
Mm-hmm.
They love it. They love the fact that they can sing songs, make money, live better than majority of us out there. And guess what? That's okay, because they're the ones that took the risk. They're the ones that worked hard. They're the ones that did it, which is what, Dale? What this country was built
for. There you go.
So
shocking.
Get rid of the MAGA.
Shocking news.
Just get rid of it. They're patriots. That's who needs to perform. Okay?
Yep. That's it.
Not
Bottom
Destiny's Child. All right? You want that. You got it during the Super
Go
Bowl.
to a Kamala
get all
rally
that crap.
if you want Megan Thee Stallion twerking on stage.
But you're going to have to pay her to show up.
Mm-hmm. Here, Mini Ball says it best. Jim, you want to read that? Snickers nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And in case you're wondering why,
found another shirt. Snickers nailed it.
Snickers nailed it. Real quick, and I'll let you. But in case anybody wants to, they're having it on the mall. They're putting this big, wrestling stage up. There's a ballroom being built. How dare you deface the hollow grounds of the White House? I mean, you do all remember that. You do remember that, right?
Yes.
That was Biden's White House. Twerking Santas, fairies dancing around, trans breasts being exposed. How dare you deface the hollow grounds of the White House? Jim, it's all yours now. The show's yours. I'm not even going to say a word the rest of the time. Do you believe me?
I don't know anymore. Anyway, so New Jersey, I'm sure all of you know what's been going on in New Jersey, Delaney Hall, these poor illegal. And I do want to state one thing.
Yeah.
Before we get into this, the reason they're still there is because of the freaking lawsuits and these judges that are not allowing Trump to send him home.
Yeah.
Did we all forget about that? Yeah. Did we all forget about that? The reason they're still there is it because President Trump would take them there himself if he could. There's freaking judges and these stupid politicians that aren't allowing it. Okay, so we'll start there. All right,
here.
Start there.
And they're not getting their chimichangas.
You notice Mickey Sherrill shows up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
During the day.
Oh, yeah. Why?
Show up at night.
Show up at night, bitch.
If it's peaceful,
yeah,
show up at night. So here's what she says.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm tired of these leftist politicians doing this for camera time. They show up to this place and they're not getting food. They're not doing this. And did you see the menu?
Yeah. I eat better than you and me.
How many Americans, kids, would love that breakfast before they go to school?
Correct. You're right.
How many?
You're right.
How many would love that? and they're not being starved, guys.
Yeah, my kids could have gotten it, but we refuse to cook breakfast that early in the morning. We're like, get out, go do what you got to do.
Seen that over the last couple of days, a lot of peaceful protesting going on.
I watched the bottom.
We're going to continue to support making sure that.
Because at a peaceful protest, I always bring a handful of 2x4s.
I do too.
You just never know when you need to
Molotov cocktails, lighters, homemade
people
bombs.
Are safe and there's public safety, but going forward, it's peaceful. And what seems to really be inciting a lot of this are really the ICE agents. So the ICE agents really need to stay out of there. That seems to really be inciting a lot of
It's an ICE facility. It's a detention. They own it. Basically. Well, not really, but you know what I mean.
ICE is doing their job. ICE is doing their job. And so anyway, all you politicians, you want to impress me? If you think this is peaceful, show your asses up at night.
Yep.
For all you people that sit there and say all these, I went there during the day and there's nothing going on. Go there at night. Go.
You know what else pisses me off, Jim? Is the fact that you and I were right there a month ago and none of that was happening.
Nope.
Damn it. Anyways.
Yeah. And of course, this reporter got called out, and this was phenomenal, folks.
Prisoners call their loved ones frantically that they're being.
Okay, remember, prisoners called their loved ones frantically.
Fed maggots.
They call their loved ones. How'd they get access to a phone? If the conditions are so bad, how'd they get a phone, bro?
Oh my God.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Fogged again. Fogged again, dude. How'd they get
so
phones?
stupid.
How'd they get phones in there, bro? The conditions are so bad. How are they calling their loved ones? You're a fucking schmuck. We got some real. Holy shit. We got some real. You guys are retards.
When
you're a retard.
That was absolutely phenomenal.
Perfect, Jim. I never saw that one.
Piker or
Hassan Piker.
Hassan Piker,
who is now banned.
Did you see he left?
Oh yeah, he left
because they were chanting at him and stuff, and then he walks away.
Yep.
Truth hurts, folks.
Truth hurts, man. And now he's banned from going to the UK. They won't let him in.
That was funny. So basically what we've got is we have leftist politicians who are making this a deal, who are causing this. If they would stop their rhetoric, they have these protesters will show up because these people have nothing else better to do.
Correct.
But I'm telling you, the violence that we're seeing right now would not happen if they would just shut the hell up.
Agreed.
No, Mickey Sherrill has to throw this out there because guess what, Dale?
Yeah,
they think this is going to get them over the top on these midterms.
Yep.
What happened the last time?
Exactly. Danny says this. I want to play this before you play another one. People are living in fear because of ICE. Okay, so tell me, why are they living in fear? Why? You mean the ICE agents that were there, if they'd have just gone in and they allowed them to take them out, what would be happening right now? For one, they'd be at home eating their own chimichangas or wherever they come from, and honestly getting fed less and being taken care of less.
Yeah, all I know is we have a lot of American children who go to school and they don't have that breakfast.
Correct.
They don't have that lunch.
Exactly.
They don't have that dinner.
Point taken.
So where is that? Where is that frustration? Again, here we are, illegals. They are supporting illegals. I guarantee you, Mickey Sherrill, you've got a lot of children in New Jersey that don't get their food.
Yep, right there in Newark,
getting their food. So
how can they be doing this? How can they be doing this?
This is completely ridiculous, and
it's ridiculous.
I'm about done.
Yep.
So okay, so Plattner.
Yeah, let's go on to the.
Before we go into it, I want to tell you, there was something that came out. Okay. In a rule in Maine.
Yep.
If he chooses to step out before July 10th, I think, then the Democrats can put somebody in his position to run.
Correct.
It's gonna happen.
It's gotta happen.
just listen, guys. He says it right on Fox. Usually he's spot on most of the time, but here we go.
I do know that Susan Collins tends to lose polls and win elections.
Okay.
So I don't think that this is dangerous for her. But think about this. His wife is disappointed, not in her husband sexting women, but she's disappointed in us for caring about it, right? And she's disappointed.
I can tell you right now.
Yeah.
If I was running for office and my wife saw my phone that I was sexting people,
correct,
she would not go on and make a video.
No,
that she was forced to do, because if I try, my wife, if I tried to force her to do anything, she would force it down my throat.
100%.
So one, I would either be stepping down because I am now a single man.
Yeah.
And wouldn't get mad at the media for bringing it up. I would be in trouble for embarrassing her.
Correct.
By all rights, she has to. This son of a bitch embarrassed his wife and family, and he doesn't care. Typical Democrat politician.
Yep, exactly.
Disappointed in people for exposing it for the voters to see. That's what she's disappointed in. I mean, that tells you a lot. I think it's great news for Susan Collins in that she couldn't have picked a better opponent. A guy, a sexual deviant, cheating sleazeball with a Nazi tattoo is probably who you want to run against. But I think you're right, Tommy, which is that things that used to be obviously disqualifying are no longer obviously disqualifying. You just look at Jay Jones in Virginia running for attorney general, chief law enforcement officer, who was threatening his fellow legislators in the legislature, saying he wanted one woman's children to die in their mother's arms. And he won, not just won, he won decisively 53-47, and the winning margin came from suburban women. I mean, if that is not, if Jay Jones can win an election in Virginia with suburban women after what he did, then, I guess Plattner can do or say anything or tattoo anything he wants on his body and be fine.
What you're saying is there is no moral floor on the left, and I think you're exactly right about that.
No moral floor.
None whatsoever.
Would your wife go on and say, "Oh, I'm so mad at you guys for bringing this
for
up"?
Reporting it?
My wife would lead the charge.
No denying. By the way, no denying.
Remove me.
She didn't come out and say that never happened. You guys are lying. She was mad because they got caught and reported on it, which is,
And the Democrats are, guys, just look at who followed him. Look at who supported him. Look at who spoke for him. This is what your party is. Don't lie.
With him.
Don't deny any of this shit. Don't sit there and tell me you're centrist. Don't ever tell me that. Okay? If you support someone like Plattner, you're racist. Okay. Anyway, can people change? Yeah. He did not. And the reason why he did not, he's a military vet.
Yep.
Makes fun of Purple Heart.
Exactly.
Individuals, which, remember, they went after President Trump.
Oh, yeah, because, correct.
He never said it.
But
they went after him for making those comments. But it's okay for him to say that.
Yeah, correct.
So the leftists, they are so stinking insane that they took this candidate. The previous candidate, I cannot remember her name, that ran against him, had a better shot against Collins than he did. Even with the initial stuff. Would you have to go and erase your social platform? Your social media? Before you run? Sorry, red flags.
Yeah, you shouldn't. I mean, now it comes out Cory Booker is now denying,
that was funny.
himself from it, and now he's
funny. When he's going in the elevator.
You think that he will be replaced before July 10th.
Yes, because July 10th, if he is not replaced by July 10th, he has to run. And I'm telling you what, more is coming out.
Yeah,
more will come out. But first of all, guys, Susan Collins, she's been, for the last 3 elections, she was the one that's mostly going to lose. She doesn't lose.
She never does.
Okay.
And she's not MAGA. Trust me.
No, she's not MAGA, but she does what Maine people want.
Mostly, I would say. Not all of them, because they have very little representation up there.
Right.
From a Republican to begin with.
The point of the matter is, she's She's there. Okay. So Plantner is not going to beat her unless they cheat beyond measures, because this guy
There's
is
no
a
way.
joke.
There's no way. Are they reporting it? I'd love to know the local news up there, if the local news is reporting exactly who Plantner is. Or if
I think there's some Fox affiliates that probably are. Local Fox affiliates probably are.
Yeah, but
but guys, people, you can't hide this for so long.
God, no, you can't. Tarna, no worries. Hope you feel better. Thank you for jumping in here. So we're glad you are here.
All right, so now let's go into another race. Which do we really care what happens to LA? I just love this. What's going on? Okay.
No, I do in a way, because I would really love the fact that in liberal LA, Karen Bass loses to somebody like Spencer Pratt, who I think is just a diamond in the rough. This guy.
I'm going to show you guys something real quick, and I'm going to pause it. All right. We're going to start here.
Shows Pratt leading back.
All right. So right now we got Pratt, who is leading 30.1.
Wow.
29.5. 23.
I didn't know he took the lead. Okay.
Look at these numbers. He's not going to win.
No, that 23 number is going to go to Bass.
Yes.
So they're not going to
vote for Pratt. So folks, I would love Pratt to win. I think
I would too.
I don't care if he doesn't have any experience whatsoever in politics. Look at Karen Bass.
I don't need an experience.
She had experience in politics. Look what's happened. Gavin Newsom has had experience in politics. Look what happened. Not very good, right? They're just not. And now, AOC
I
had
agree.
No
She's not going to get. He's not going to get.
Terrible.
Even if Karen Bass gets 20. I mean, it's like there's.
I'm not going to play this video. I just wanted to show this because I wanted to point this out. That he's up. He's up. If he doesn't get 50%, it goes to a runoff.
It does.
And those 23.4 are not going to Pratt.
Correct. Just like John Cornyn's aren't going to Tellericos.
Right.
They're going to go to Paxton's.
Correct.
Right. If you use that same logic and theory, which is 100% true, the people voted for John Cornyn aren't all of a sudden going to be going towards, hold on one second here. They're not going to be going towards this guy.
Every one of our neighbors with a uterus.
Every one of our neighbors with a uterus. Go on.
Became the property of the state. One of our neighbors with a uterus to be able to control their own body. One of our neighbors with a uterus. One of our neighbors with a uterus.
What are neighbors with uteruses called? Oh, women.
Yeah.
But you can have your uterus removed. Am I right? Is that a hysterectomy removes the uterus? Right? No. I'm saying
a man can have a hysterectomy.
Not that I'm aware of.
If he does,
Brett Michaels.
It happened at birth.
Yeah.
Not because he decided one day or she decided one day, I'm a man.
Yeah.
Good for you. You're still
good for you. You still got a uterus, but you
can,
because that hysterectomy does remove the uterus, right?
Yes,
Am I right?
I believe so. We need that. Yeah, women.
No, I'm telling you, we're 100% right. Welcome to Dr. Jim and Dr. Dale's show. We are the doctors.
Okay, guys. Here's the last thing I have, and somebody please answer me this question: why is she still here?
U.S. far-left Congresswoman Ilhan Omar claiming the Justice Department and Congress probing her sudden skyrocketing wealth to
this is another investigation into her money.
$30 million in just 1 year.
Oh, the second one.
They have a problem with her living the American dream. You heard her say the goddamn United States of America. We've got new questions on where she and her husband got all that money. Joining us now, Forbes Media Chair, Editor-in-Chief Steve Forbes. Steve, new information coming in, and Forbes magazine, your magazine, has reported this too, that the state of Delaware and Washington, D.C. canceled the registrations for Omar's husband's investment firm, Rose Lake, for not paying its back taxes. We saw it owed more than $400,000 to Delaware and nearly $1,800 to D.C. She's claiming it's worth $25 million from less than $1,000 a year before. How can his investment firm not afford to pay taxes? It's supposedly worth an estimated $75 million to $150 million. This is really weird stuff.
Well, weird is not the word for it. There's another word for it called crooked. And that's why we have to have an investigation into this. As you know, the Biden administration started examining her finances and that of her husband. And so surprise, surprise, that investigation went nowhere. But it's amazing how people can go into Congress and then become these entrepreneurial investing geniuses where they come in. She had under $1,000 of net worth and her husband didn't have much, and suddenly now they're multimillionaires. Is there a money laundering operation here? And in terms of the firms themselves, they have a sketchy background. That winery in California that she and her husband.
Okay, it's pretty much goes into stuff we already heard and we already know.
Your point is made, Jim. How?
Yeah. How is she still there? How have we not? I'm tired of these stupid congressional hearings.
Me
Stop.
too. I don't care about them.
Stop.
Don't care.
It's Blanche. I'm sorry. You got enough. Charge her. Take it to a damn grand jury. I don't give a shit. Charge her. It's time for her to go. And I'm not just saying that because she's completely leftist. I'm saying it because she took advantage of herself and who she was to break the laws, to come in this country, to become a congresswoman who makes laws. Okay. You know, they create these laws. And now we find out that there's more to this. How much money did she make from these fraudsters with the the Leering centers and then the Medicaid and Medicare, all this shit that's going out there? Guys, we've said this before, and I just, the problem that I'm having is I did talk to somebody last week who says this isn't a big deal. It's being made a bigger deal than it really is. Guys, this is what the left believes. The left believes that we have a president who is evil. But all these evil people that are stealing our taxpayer money for nothing, you know, when you give $40 billion to an NGO and for a good cause, supposedly, right? $40 billion. And you don't find out where that money's going. You know, 15 billion went to this. Where did the other 25 billion go?
Correct.
These fraud that we are watching, whether it's Medicaid, Medicare, whatever, the fraud that's going on, guys, is a laundering scheme. It's done. It's over. It's proven. We know it is. What we need to do now, you're arresting these people. Fine. There's bigger fish. They don't just make this up themselves. Where did they get the money?
Correct.
How did they get the money?
It's like arresting the guy next door who's watching child porn. But where did that come from?
Right.
Where did that who provided that to him?
So until this shit stops, because I'm telling you guys, over the weekend when I saw this, and then I'm seeing the people dropping out of the 250, I see what Jaxson Dart's going through, and then you see what this stinking Mickey Sherrill bitch is doing in New Jersey. Guys. This is America's survival. We won't see 251.
Yeah.
The America we know will not make it to 251.
Correct.
If we don't do something. And I am telling you, I'm starting to get the feeling that we need to fight fire with fire, and you know what I mean.
Yep, I know. I know exactly what you mean.
You want to see violent protests?
Yep. Okay. You want to see them? Here we go.
And it's not going to happen at those places.
No.
It's going to happen at your house, AOC.
Yep.
It's going to happen at your house, Ilhan Omar. That's where this shit's going to happen. Then what are you going to do?
Yep. Correct.
Anyway.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you for jumping on the frustrated, pissed off, angry bandwagon this morning, because that's where I'm at. Yeah. After seeing all it took was the last 5 days for me to get to this point again, where I'm like, every day it's worse and worse. And hence why divided we will conquer. Rich, I need a shirt immediately. Divided we conquer. Brought to you specifically by 2G1C. Okay. Put it on there. Let's get to making it. One other thing I'm going to show real quick here, if you don't mind. I want to see crazy white people, Jim. I want to see.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
because
it's only 6 seconds.
It's not racist, is it?
Now I want you to, you look at who's holding the sign up.
Yeah.
So she sucks.
Oh,
just want to let her know. I don't know how many people go around saying, I suck. But this woman is basically saying it.
White people suck. White people suck.
Wait. I've noticed something.
For those of you who aren't watching, she's white.
Maybe she's got a melatonin problem or something. Maybe she's black but has, what is it, vitiligo or whatever that's called? I don't know.
Now, I'm going to say this. People like her, yeah, they do suck. Because you notice when we have to complain about black people can't get an ID. We don't want these cameras on these corners because it could pick up black people and profile, racial profile. Do you notice who the ones who are complaining about this? It's not the black people.
No.
It's the white people that are going and complaining. And what is this saying?
The white guilt.
Black people are the ones committing the crime. That's what the white people are saying about the black people. And the black people going, what the F you talking about?
It's not just us. There's a lot of it, but it's a lot of crime in general between all of them.
But this right here, these people that act like this are our biggest racists in this country. Yet we are the ones. President Trump's the one. Anyway. Sorry.
Rich, you mean something different with the word suck, I think.
Yeah.
I agree, Rich. That is very true. There it is, Tarna. Self-hating white women. Nothing new. They were taught to hate themselves in school. Yeah, it's upbringing. It's that. You're right.
Real quick, if Democrats are heading to they want to make masculine great again.
Oh, is that it?
That's what. Democrats are starting to say that now. Maybe we need to change our way of thinking. Hold on. Maybe we need to change our way of thinking. So they're hitching their carts to Delarico, Buttigieg. There you go.
That's the male. That's their idea of the
Newsom.
pussification of the American male.
Or Gavin Newsom.
Jazz hands Newsom.
You saw the three people I said. You consider them manly?
I consider all of them at one point sleeping with each other.
And that's fine if they want to do that.
That's how Obama was. A beta male.
Okay.
Yeah, there
was something I saw the other day, and it was actually God, where did I see that at? I don't think it was on Fox, but it's where that we've already had a gay president.
Yeah, I did see that. It was AOC. Somebody interviewed AOC and they asked her, they're like, what do you think about a gay, a gay president and all that? Well, who's to say we haven't? She didn't say who. And now I'm sure she's talking about Trump or somebody, but we're all thinking,
what, guys?
Yeah, it's Obama.
I'm not
It's
upset
Obama
with President Obama and his presidency because he was black. I'm not upset because maybe he was gay.
No,
I'm upset because he created a more of a racist divide that is worse today than it was because of what he and his policies, and he made it harder on black people to survive and to make it
correct,
but help the illegals
and made it harder for people to obtain affordable insurance under the Affordable Insurance Act.
So, we look at these things and it's not, again, folks, I'm telling you, we did not vote for Kamala Harris because she was black and a woman.
Yep.
We did not.
Yeah.
We voted because of her policies and because she's a blooming idiot. That's why we didn't vote for her. But
same reason I didn't vote for Hillary. Is it because I was racist?
The left has to throw it out there.
Yeah.
If Mayor Pete, God, I'm hoping, because he's polling at 2% with black people.
Yeah, he's
leading the Democrats right now. Which I'm going to be honest with you, the person who is going to be the Democrat nominee has not made an announcement yet.
I probably agree.
That's my complete, and it's
not from these buffoons.
And if he decides not to, the Dems are in trouble. Because if Mayor Pete is your best candidate,
okay, he'll probably get Tellerico as his running mate.
I'm just
Can
saying.
you imagine Oh my God.
The only one I'm worried
Gayest
about is
White
okay.
House on earth.
I would have been worried about Shapiro, but not now.
Yeah, he's a Jew. You
Yep.
can't have
There
a
is
Jew
no way,
run.
and I don't care what Jim Path, love you.
Yeah, they're not.
No way in hell are they going to.
No way in hell is the left going to let a Shapiro
no way.
run for president.
You might see one of these freaking Antifa people vote for the Republican.
Remember when Kennedy ran and the big deal about him being Catholic? Remember that?
Yep.
You think they're going to let a Jew run the White House?
But I think if
Dems
Westmore,
racist Dems will not do that.
If Westmore decides to run, I think Westmore is the candidate. That's just my opinion.
I agree.
Just throwing it out.
I agree. It would be tougher to beat. And, maybe Michael Obama will run. Anyways,
but again, it all depends what happens in the midterms.
I'll save these two for Wednesday's show, the horse eating and the Epstein victims, which really is just, and which was another point to the guy we know very well, who's like, release the Epstein files. I'm so sick and tired of these victims coming in front of camera I'm not even going to play it, but I am just going to do this. Let me see something real quick.
Transparency is justice. Release the files, end the secrecy, and stand with us in declaring that no one.
Why don't you speak up? I'm sick and tired of this. You're counting on one man, one administration, by the way, one man who released the most files out of any president in the history of presidents.
And what have we found out?
That the Dems are very deeply involved.
And the people, there's names in those files that didn't go to the island.
Correct.
Okay. For instance, Hakeem Jeffries is in those files.
He didn't go to the island.
Money.
Yeah. Yep.
From
Whoopi Goldberg wanted his jet.
From a convicted pedophile.
Yep.
Whoopi Goldberg wanted his jet.
Yeah.
She's not. Okay. So what? Victims, I'm sorry this happened to you. I truly am. But right now, you're seeing everything that is happening.
Yeah.
Do you honestly think Bill Gates is going to pay for anything that he may or may not have done?
Correct.
Okay.
No.
Do you think
Alan
Dershowitz is going to pay for anything that he supposedly has done?
No, none
because
of them
what does this country stand for? Unless you're Trump.
Yeah.
You're innocent until you're proven guilty.
Correct.
Even the people that went to the island, unless you have proof that individual was with somebody underage, how are you going to prove it?
Well, they have proof, Jim. Release all the files. So say the grifters on the right and all of the left and these victims who are gladly, I'll show you my face. I'll be glad to go out in front of the camera and get the minute that non-disclosure agreement is final, then I'll say the names. The minute I'm done getting paid, I'll say the names. I'm sorry, I'm cynical, but I believe that 100%. There's hush money. There's a reason why.
Yeah.
Why didn't she, in that little speech, just tell us everybody that raped you when you were young?
Please
spill the beans.
Yep.
Nope. We need one man and one administration to do it for us. Shut up. I'm done.
And all you people, Rokana, all you idiots out there who want to sit there and say, "Oh, I'm for the victims."
We will never get the truth, Boylan.
I'm for the victims. I'm for the victims. You only want those files to release to see one name on there.
That's it.
You
Just
don't give
one
a
name.
shit
Donald J.
about
Trump.
anybody else.
Correct.
You want to see his name in there, and you're not, because if his name was in there,
oh boy,
you had it for 4 years,
and beyond before that even.
And 2 of the years you had control of every single upper level.
You had it for 8 years during an
Congress.
Obama presidency to release the files before Trump was even a thing, before he even knew he was going to run. You could have released the files and, billionaire New York businessman Donald Trump is in the file. You would have had that out there. It's all bull crap. And so you grifting rhinos on the left there that are trying to jump on this whole Epstein thing. Enough's enough already. Enough. Shut up. All right. These victims can say the names if they want. If they can show their faces and don't have the balls to say their names, I'm done with you.
Yeah, the victims are going to have to start saying it, because right now, all the left want is Donald Trump's name. They're not listening to you if you don't say Donald Trump.
If Donald Trump did this and you know it, why didn't you say it right there in that speech?
Exactly. If Donald, it was actually I was with Barack Obama. Don't care. Well, I was with this person. Don't care. I was with person. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you say Donald Trump.
Where's the president's name?
This is what bothers me. They don't give a shit about the victims, and the victims are being used. And they need to stand up for themselves. Somebody. And if they signed NDAs, then guess what? You're going to have to say, I signed an NDA. I can't talk for another 2 years or whatever the hell else.
Tell me that.
But I got
no. You won't even tell me that.
Right. Because I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm pretty sure, even though you signed a non-disclosure agreement, pretty sure
I'm pretty sure you could say it.
You illegally,
well,
I'm pretty sure you're going to get out of that.
Yep. Or were you above age and you went there to make money by doing this, and now you're a victim? Sorry, I'm telling you, I don't believe shit anymore.
If you were a victim, then let's
say the
folks,
name.
You are not going to get what you're hoping to get. Congress is not going to release it. Ro Khanna can sit there and act like you're an idiot, Ro Khanna. You only see one name. You don't give a shit about the other names that have come out there. You don't give a shit about all these different Democrat people that have went up to him to get money during the 2016 elections. They asked him for money after he was a convicted felon.
Yep.
And I'm just telling you guys, ladies, release the names. That is the only way.
I'm done with it. I don't want to hear any more speeches from you.
You're going to get it.
Yep. I don't want to hear speeches from you.
Rest assured, you better have proof.
You better have proof before you start blabbing shit out there. And if you have no proof,
you will get sued.
Yep. Just like E. Jean Carroll's about to, so that's what I'm saying. It's all bull crap. Jim, we are done for the day, I believe. I'll get to the horse eating later. Anyways, tomorrow, folks, on the America First Warehouse, we have an interview. One, is Wayne Black. He will be there along with Lori Aldahef is her name. And she is the mother of Alyssa Aldahef, who was killed at the Parkland shooting. It's Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in 2018. She has created what's called Alyssa's Act. You will hear all about that. It's been adopted by a number of states. Alyssa's Law. Alyssa's Act is what she's pushing for national security, and it makes sense, and you'll get to hear all that. So tomorrow is a very, very, what I'd say, serious show on the America First Warehouse. Because this is something that still needs to be addressed. School shootings, what's happening? How are we protecting our children? What is actually taking place as far as laws go in the state? And Lori's got, I'll give her this because I could not do it. She has taken that tragedy and turned it into a movement, into a purpose, which is something I probably would go the opposite. I would take that tragedy and I'd want to kill every single son of a bitch I saw out there. So, God bless her for that. She'll be on tomorrow with Jim and I on the America First Warehouse, TAFMC. Go there. Please download the app. Go on the webpage at theamericafirstwarehouse.com, and you can watch it live there as well. Or on Facebook or X or Rumble or YouTube. They're on YouTube, TAFMC. Go there as well. And join us. That's 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. They will be on for the entire show. So
and Rich, to be honest with you, if they haven't been killed, now they won't be killed.
I don't think so either.
They just won't. They won't, because why wouldn't you try to take them out now?
Correct. And Boiling Point makes this. The Epstein file showed us tons of probable cause that was never acted on.
Unfortunately, that is true.
Yep.
Okay. Unless they have video, which I'm sure Epstein had the video. What happened to it? Remember, guys, the Democrats had it for years. They had everything.
Yep.
But we're the ones being accused of all this shit.
I am going to promote this since you came on. Follow at Bongino Abuse on X. If you don't know the story, go ahead and watch and follow Boiling Point. You'll know what's going on and what's happening there. But I didn't know that was a site at Bongino. But so we will go ahead and follow, because we want to keep in touch with that as well. Jim, so tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, we'll be back here on Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, for another amazing show. All of you out there, thank you so much for starting your week with us. Honestly, it means the world to us. And without you and all of them out there, all of you chatting out there, we wouldn't be able to do this. So we appreciate the support and all that. Don't forget about our good friends at Warrior Shield, warriorshield.org. Rick Air Apparel, Lock and Load Coffee. Please go support them. New shop opening soon here, any minute. We'll get updates on that for you. Jim, anything else to add before we let these fine people go on with their rest of their days?
Nope.
All right. Thank you, Jim. Again, welcome back. Good to have you. Mini Ball, thank you as well for joining us. Again, great having you back, Jim. Super, super happy about that. And we'll see you all tomorrow on the America First Warehouse. Jimmy.
Bye.
See you, bro. Bye.
This is Two Guys, One Cup. We spoke the truth, we made it clear. We're grateful that you all are here. Through every fight, we see it through.